So yesterday, a guy that Brian Macy trained, Kelvy, we called in him to come down. He's going to do some wiring for me on my silver truck and maybe the Nova, and he's helping us out with this because, whew, a lot of fucking work to get done. So at the present time, I'm changing the camshaft, which, like I said once before, when you have a turbo car versus a nitrous car versus a ProCharger car, the camshaft is key to making the most horsepower out of that particular power adder. So I called my buddy Aaron Mick at Comp Cams, and they pulled a rabbit out of their ass and built me a special camshaft for this. So I'm sitting here looking at the specs, and no, I'm not sharing them. But it's big. It's big. But it's a special grind just for this car, these turbos, this motor. And if the whole combination that you have, the absolute two most important things, in my opinion, so all you guys that are way smarter than me don't need your comments, is the camshaft and the converter in these cars. That is the key. The camshaft tells the motor everything that it needs to do, when to open the valves, how much cylinder pressure. The camshaft is key on a motor. Converter is key on the car. That's my opinion for what it's worth. So Aaron got with the guys at Comp. They came, they talked with Scotty at Par, and this camshaft that we're changing, you can even physically see the difference in how wide this lobe is, which is the actual duration, how long it holds the valve open, versus this camshaft with quite a bit of narrower lobe. Now let's just see how much narrower. Out of curiosity. This is by far not a exact science on this deal. So we're 1, 2, 10. $1,195. So quite a bit of dramatic difference. This camshaft has way less duration, a lot more lift. That has lower lift, a lot more duration. Holds the valve open longer, but don't open it as far. This opens it way further, but closes the valve and opens the valve faster. So all the wiring got done on the car yesterday. Later, when Brian, because battery says 2 o'clock, when Brian gets up and about, I'm gonna do a video with him. A lot of you guys asked some questions about the turbos versus the ProCharger, big block versus a Hemi. So I'm gonna do a little video with, oh, I thought I had a hair in my motor. I ain't got not long enough hair to have a hair that long. So when Brian gets out and about later this morning, I'm gonna get this camshaft buttoned up, and we'll do a video and let somebody that's way smarter than me about this turbo stuff, and we'll talk about the Hemi versus big block Chevrolet deal. So I'm gonna finish shoving this camshaft in here. I gotta get the cam in, I gotta degree it in, button it all back up, put the intake back on. Today we've got a lot of parts coming in. Due to COVID, a lot of stuff got pushed back. Nah, actually, we're blaming everything on COVID right now. Brian blames everything on COVID. So we're just rolling with that. Everything's COVID's fault. That's why we're not gonna make it to Ohio, because we didn't get parts because COVID got everybody sick at every manufacturing place in the world. So due to COVID, we won't make it to Ohio, but we will be at Rockingham. That gives us a little extra test time on the car. Stay tuned. We'll get with Brian later. We'll have a good discussion about that. See if you guys can learn anything, or let all you internet experts tell us how it's supposed to be done. I'm out.